Hello, stars and senior stars, sorry. For those of you that don't know me, my name's Rachel Glenister. Now that you have booked your class and you have created your Facebook event, I am going to talk to you about marketing material. Obviously, marketing material is extremely important. At the end of the video and in the post, I'll actually put all the links in that I'm going to talk about so that you guys have easy access to them. So again, when you get to your class, obviously you want to have something for them to hold on to. One of the biggest resources available to us is lemondroppers.com. Lemondroppers.com we also refer to as Shareamatic. It's all various pieces that Lindsay has created for us. They're not to be printed. They're only for use in email or on your Facebook events. They're awesome for your Facebook events. One thing I have to say is that when you do it, you don't want to just blast your Facebook events with these Shareamatic pieces. You definitely want to make sure that you're adding your own verbiage instead of just posting them. You do have to request approval for that website. It can take up to 7 days, even longer. So when you go in, it'll say register as a new guest. Go ahead and do that. They don't send you any type of approval. So you kind of just have to keep going back and logging back in until it's approved. One question that they ask is who's our head lemon dropper. In case you don't know, it's Lindsay. That's whose name you want to put in there. And then, like I said, those pieces will become available to you. At some point in this video, I'll show you what some of those look like. The next big website for us it's called the LD Shop. And this is, again, another marketing website specifically made by Lindsay for us. The Lemon Drop Shop, and actually I was just in there today, and I don't know if anybody saw on Hustle, but she is running a sale for Valentine's Day. I'm not 100% when that sale is going to be done, but if you need any type of marketing materials, this is a great time to buy them. Also, another thing, and this is something you guys can do in this group, is you can work on group buys. So I'm going to tell you how much are included in the quantities with everything that I talk about. But some of it you get discounts if you buy more. So again, this is a great place. If you don't have enough people on your team that want to do it, you guys can create group buys in here where one person would take control and just buy a bigger amount so that everybody can get a discounted price. So the LD shop is going to have your standard quad folds. I don't know how well you, I'm sorry, you guys, this is, okay, I'm sorry, I got a glare, so maybe my husband will come in and close the blinds for me so that we're not getting such a glare on this. So this is your standard quad fold. This quad fold is going to give you all, it actually includes 20, I'm sorry, I'm going to try and do this, 20 of the top Young Living oils that we use. The oils from the starter kit are included in here. I have to say it was pretty brilliant of her to add the additional oils because I have found that people ask about oils that aren't in the class or that aren't in the kit. The last class I did, we actually had a lot of people who added additional oils to their order based on the information that was in here. So again, if you haven't seen a quad fold, I'm assuming everybody has seen one at least once. It kind of goes through the oil and then gives different ways that the oil can be used. One thing that has come up several times that I'm going to address is that at some point somewhere in here, she put that, oh, actually it's not even on this one. Okay, it's not on this one. This is the newest one, and it doesn't say anything about the Aria diffuser, or it doesn't show the Aria diffuser. I know some of them were showing the Aria diffuser. Again, brilliant on her part. These I think are the newest ones, and they don't have it. Oh, you know what? It just says it. There's not a picture. It lists Aria Diffuser is what's included. I was talking to a couple of the other leaders, and we were talking about the fact that it states that. A nice thing about that is the Aria Diffuser is a beautiful diffuser. Mine's on its way. But it's a lot more expensive. It's almost nice to start at that higher point with the Aria and then work your way down to the Dewdrop, which is the standard one that I think most of us are selling. So again, when it lists the Aria Diffuser in there, don't be confused. If you want to start your class by saying the Aria Diffuser is 260 and go down, by the time you get to 160, it sounds like an even better bargain than what it is to begin with. The other thing that you can get from the LD shop are handbooks. These are the small handbooks. This is a very old one. I've had this forever. Again, they're on sale. Oh, I was going to tell you guys, the quad folds right now, it's $24 for 100 of them. So I think they were regularly $30 on sale. And again, I don't know how long that sale is going to go for. If you go to Team Hustle, you'll see our post about it and see when it's good through. So again, the small handbook, it kind of just goes through the oils. Again, this is an old one, so some of the oils that are listed in here are like Joy, not in the starter kit anymore. So these small handbooks are going to be 10 of them for $20. Again, on sale, originally $25 for 10 of them. The other handbook that I know a lot of people use, a lot of people give away when they sell a kit, is this large handbook. So again, this is huge, nice big handbook. This one has a ton of pages. These, these are kind of what the Share-O-Matic pieces look like that you're going to find just in print form. Again, this is a huge book. It's a beautiful book. If you can give these away with your kit sales, there's so much information in there about other oils and other things that they can use that it does just kind of create a little bit more excitement. This one, again, I think is a little bit outdated. I think there's new ones that look different. So the large handbooks are on sale right now, $56 for 10 of them, originally $7. Another website that we can use, and actually I just started using this myself. I don't have anything from this website currently. I have something ordered. I just haven't had a chance to pick it up, is UInfuse. So UInfuse had these great little books that I purchased. One was talking about the comp plan. This is great to have on hand, not necessarily for your classes, but for when you have new people asking about the business or new people starting the business. Again, it's just going to kind of go through the general comp plan. We did a bulk buy on them. I think we got them for $1 a piece. Normally in increments of 10, they cost $17.50 for 10 of them. So again, the more you buy, the bigger discount you're going to get. Another one that we purchased from there is a very simple, it's great colors, bright greens and pinks, and it's a Let's Talk Oils. And really all it is just a small notebook. So it's a small notebook with all the oils from the starter kit listed. Again, I haven't gotten them, but my plan is when I do a class is to hand out that notebook. So as I'm going through the information and as I'm talking about things, they can write notes right under the oil that I'm talking about. I feel like this is going to be huge. I know if you can remember when you got your starter kit, once you got home, a week later you received your kit, it was a little overwhelming. You kind of forgot everything that was talked about in the class. On those quad folds, you can only write so many notes. I usually hand out a pad of paper, but if you're anything like me, that piece of paper ends up in the bottom of my purse and then it gets thrown away. So I think that this is going to be awesome for classes. Again, I don't know what increment you have to get to, but with our group buy, I think we ended up getting them for $1 a piece, which was great. So that was the eInfuse. The other website that I absolutely love, love, love is called Oil Revolutions Design. Oil Revolutions Design, they sell trifolds. I will say their trifolds are beautiful. They do have a lot of information. I think that the ones that Lindsay created give a little more detail to how you can use the oils. Oil Revolution Design aren't as detailed. They don't list all the various different things that an oil is good for. So Oil Revolution Design, I bought this launch kit, and I buy a lot from them, to be honest with you. The launch kit was $24.95. When I started buying from Oil Revolution Design, I felt like they were out of stock for a lot of the times. I think that they kind of did big group prints every so often. So when I did it, I would buy high quantities. Again, I would share them with my team, but I bought large quantities because I wasn't sure when they were going to be back in stock. I've been on the site a lot more recently, and I feel like they're keeping things in stock. Again, I can't guarantee that that's going to last, but it is something, you know, that you may want to think about when you're ordering. Okay, so in this launch kit for $24.95, I'll open it up here. I received, again, I don't remember how many because I actually used this. I just put it back together so I could show you in the video. These are their small handbooks. Again, sorry, we're getting a little bit of a glare here. So these are their small handbooks. Again, it's going to be similar to what the Lemon Drop shop did. Just a little bit different. Again, I'm sorry about the glare, you guys. I'm doing the best I can. This is just going to go through, it kind of goes through the carrier oils, ingesting that information. It gives a little blurb on every single one of the oils. It gives you a quick hall of fame of some of our top selling oils. It shows the different diffusers. I love this book. It goes through the Ningxia Red. I love these books. I tend to use these. I feel like when I started, they're a little more cost effective. I give them out, and actually, I'll show you the bigger one. I usually give out the bigger one, again, with every kit sale. So I take them to a class. If somebody purchases a kit, they go home with that. In this launch kit, I also received this. Congratulations. Oil Revolution Design does, and I can't even talk that much about it because I haven't started it. I'm not familiar with it. But I believe what it is it's going to give you help with marketing material. I think you can kind of create your own graphics. Not 100% sure, but this one, with the launch kit, it gave me a free 30-day trial. I just got the launch kit maybe a week or so ago, so I haven't even gotten on to do that. It does tell me to. In this launch kit, you get 10 large starter guides, 12 small starter guides, which is the one I just showed you, 25 trifolds, which I'm going to show you, 12 thank you cards, and 12 welcome cards. This is the welcome card. Super cute. Blank on the back. It's just like a simple postcard. Great to send out. Or even, I know a lot of people, me included, depending on how organized I am before class, I will create little gift bags that I'm going to give out for everybody who purchased a kit. Oops, my computer just went black there for a minute. So this is something that you could include in that little gift bag. I usually give a roller bottle, I give the starter guide, and a couple other little pieces of information for them to take home. This is the other one. It's a simple thank you with a bottle of gratitude. Again, postcard style that you can mail out or include in a bag that you give away at the class. This is their trifolds. They changed their design recently. They went with much more muted natural tones. I actually think they're very pretty. I have not used these at a class yet. Again, here is the starter kit. So again, it's going to give you a picture of the starter kit. It does at the bottom tell you the different diffusers available, and it talks about your flex oils. So that's kind of nice. Again, and then on the back, it shows the Thieves Premium Starter Kit and the Ningxia Red Premium Starter Kit. I don't know if you guys have thought about this. This just dawned on me. But again, with the 10% off this month, that includes that Thieves Starter Kit and the Ningxia Red Starter Kit. That is huge. So if somebody just bought a starter kit and maybe they don't need another starter kit with the oils, the Ningxia Red and the Thieves Kit are awesome kits. I actually this week ordered one of the Ningxia Red starter kits. I needed Ningxia Red for the house, and it was just a better deal. By the time I was going to buy everything that I was planning on, it was cheaper for me to go with the kit at the 10% off. So just something to think about as you finish off this month. So again, when they talk about the oils, they are not listing any of the uses. They're kind of just giving, for Thieves, they put, when taken as a dietary supplement, supports health, the immune function, and respiratory system. Again, it's a very quick blurb. I feel like the quad folds list 4 or 5 different ways. I feel like they're a little bit nicer. But again, these are cute. They look nice. So something to think about. Okay, so then in my kit, these are the large starter guides. So again, same thing that I showed you in the smaller version, just bigger. These are the ones that I buy. Again, I know how I am. Things get lost in my purse. I actually try and carry smaller purses just for that reason. I feel like with the bigger starter guide, they're less likely to misplace it. So real quick, I'll talk about the prices from them. The launch kit was $24.95. Everything included that I just showed you. The trifolds, they're actually running a sale too. So if you guys need stuff, this is a great weekend to purchase. Again, I have no idea how long their sale runs for, but I did notice that everything was on sale there. So the launch kit is $24.95. The trifolds for a set of 100 are on sale for $13.95, normally $26. The small starter guides, these ones, are $25 for 25 of them. Maybe it's just the quad folds that are on sale from them. I can't remember. I didn't write it down. My large ones that I said I loved, these are $43.75 for a set of 25. Again, this is another thing where you're going to get a discount for the more you buy. Normally when I buy them in a bulk of 100. I think when I've done that in the past, they've run me about $1 a book. So again, if there's a lot of local people here, even though you guys aren't in the same downlines, there are a lot of local people. If somebody wants to set up those group buys, they're a great way for everybody to get information, get their marketing materials cheaper. So that's Oil Revolution Design. Another website that I use and I am in love with these days is Abundant Health for You. Abundant Health I use for my roller balls. I was buying them on Etsy and they were inexpensive. I just found that sometimes the roller balls didn't fit great. Sometimes I loved my order and sometimes I didn't. So again, I started using Abundant Health for that. We did a make and take. We got these very small roller balls, which I don't have a sample of. For some reason, they're just really cute. They're great for purses. They're a little bit smaller. So I started using those for the samples that I sent out. Another thing that I recently purchased from them that I love are these little cards. They're so cute. And then I just bought Avery labels and made a quick blurb on Stress Away. I did this for a class that I did in an office building. It was on their lunch hour, so I sent them all with a tiny little bottle of Stress Away. I think I put about 10 drops in here. These little drams are another thing that I got from them that are super cute. So again, you can take the top off and it goes directly through this pre-cut hole. With that, I was able to purchase these tiny little labels that fit right on the top. I was able to actually order, and honestly, it was like 42 cents for a sheet of 12 or something. I mean, very inexpensive. I knew I was giving the Stress away, so I ordered a bigger quantity of the Stress Away. Immune Power is a big one that I've been giving a lot of samples of lately, so I bought a bunch of the little stickers for the Immune Power. The other thing that I ordered from them that I'm loving are these little sheets. So as you can see, there's some missing. I want to say I can't remember if I ordered 3 sheets or if it came in a thing of 3, but I ordered 3 packs. It includes, I think, pretty much every oil that Young Living sells. I use them for my little sample dram bottles that I give away. So again, now when I'm giving somebody it has a nice little label on the top, especially if I'm giving somebody a sample of a couple different oils. I just feel like it looks nicer. It's just a nicer way for me to present it. I actually have a little carrying case where I carry these little drams in my purse instead of carrying my ml or my 15 ml bottles. So I actually bought them and used the sticker on top of there too. Just I'm OCD like that sometimes, and they just look nicer. So again, Abundant Health has a ton of stuff. I feel like they've grown in their inventory. They have so much stuff that they offer. If you're using any type of samples, I know that some people are sending out samples for that middleman, whatever it's called. I can't even remember what it's called, but I did it for the lavender lotion I ordered from Abundant Health. Love, love, love that website. Another one that we don't order from, and you know what, actually, I forgot to get on and see how much these were. These are very simple little flyers. They talk about the flex oil. They do have all of the oils on the back with just a quick blurb on them, and they show the starter kit, again, outdated, home diffusers no longer available in a choice, but it kind of talks about everything that you're getting in the kit. They were extremely cheap. However much we paid for them, they were very inexpensive. It's just another thing that I hand out, that I give them. It shows them the flex oils. Depending on the class, if I'm not able to kind of get through all the flex oils, either because of time or we're just not quite getting there, it shows those flex oils on there. It's just another piece of something for them to have in their hand, for them to look at. Again, very, very inexpensive. I want to say that even they're running a sale, and I apologize, that was one website that I forgot to go to and check. And then another website, I don't have anything from this website, but I know a lot of people do. I know they have great stuff. I know it's very inexpensive. Is called KRE Publishing. They will give you, they also have, I want to say they have trifolds. I know they have little flyer type things like this. I know in the past we've bought them for the Kid Sense collection. One of them has one for the animal collection. So again, just little pieces of information that are great to have. Again, I apologize, I did not get the pricing on those, but you guys can check out those websites. So again, that's kind of what we do for bags. Like I said, if I do a gift bag, then I typically just buy those at the dollar store. Anything you can do to make them walk away with obviously the information, I feel like having it in front of you, you know, is great, especially after leaving a class and purchasing a kit. Gives them a chance to look over that and get excited for their kit to arrive. Again, oh, one last thing, business cards. I do carry business cards in my purse. I know some people carry quad folds and hand those out. Again, with the whole purse thing, I try not to keep too much in my purse. So this business cards, I have handed them out. These we made a long time ago. I don't hand out a ton, so I still have a lot left. I think they're okay. I will say that I have seen some great business cards. I know there's a couple people in my downline specifically, and I'm not going to call them out on this video, but I know that there's a couple of them that made awesome, awesome business cards. So what I'm going to ask is in the comments of this post, if you can post a picture of your business card and maybe mention where you got them and how much they cost, then that would help you guys out. Everybody can kind of get an idea of what everybody else's business cards look like. So that's it. Have a great weekend. Thank you.